Hi everybody, thank you for watching. My name's Deanna and today I will share with you my Begonia collection that has slowly been growing. And I was just walking around my house and I was watering my beautiful begonias, and then I realized I think I got the notch for taking care of begonias, and I think I really enjoy them because I keep adding more, and they are plants that I don't regret buying, that I double take when I walk around my house on its beauty. So I thought I would just share with you guys which ones I have so far and what I've done to take care of them, what I've learned that they like, and hopefully you'll enjoy seeing these beautiful plants. To get started, I wanted to I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. Three. I see 6 here. I thought I had 7. Okay, 6 different begonias, and I will share with you starting off with this one that's right in front of me. As you can see here, it has really the older leaves become very red from the back, but the newer leaves are green. Isn't that pretty? This is a begonia torch. It came with it was flowering when I bought it. I think it was like a peach looking color flower. And what's interesting about this one is that it does have polka dots when the leaf is fairly young or new, as you can see there. But as it matures, the back of it becomes more red, and it also leaves some, it starts losing its dots like you see here. That one there. But anyways, you just see lots of contrast going on. That one's so pretty. Okay, so that's one. Another one that I have here is my Begonia Frost. Making a mess. Look at those leaves. I had seen this one at big box stores from Costa Farms. They started bringing this one a few months ago, the Frost, and I didn't buy it, but I kept thinking about it because I just thought how this one would be such a different colored leaf to add to my collection of plants. You know, contrast always looks really beautiful, and silver leaf leaves are always beautiful in plants. So I ended up getting this one at Gunther's greenhouse. I did a plant haul not too long ago about my shopping experience there, and it's been doing really good, and I'm really happy I got this one. So this is the, I think it's just Frosty Begonia. Okay, so that's another one that I wanted to share with you guys. And another one here, it's the Begonia Pink. Okay, and I also missed saying that fact that these are angel wing cane begonias. All of these that I've showed you so far, because they grow up in a big cane and they look like angel wings. So look at that. And what's interesting about this one is that it has pink dots and red stems. And red, when you see the back view of this plant, is really red. So I've had this one in a macrame hanging basket, and I just love how it looks in the hanging basket. It's the only one that I have in a hanging basket, and I've been shocked how beautiful it looks. And it really contrasts with many other plants that I have because red, the back of it is so red. And who doesn't like seeing little pink dots? So again, Costa Farms did bring this one this year, and this one is from Lowe's Costa Farms. You can see here the ceramic pot, and I kept it in there. Okay, what else do I have here to show you? I have this one. It's called it's also an angel wing, and it's called Mclaughlin Whitey Eye polka dots. And it's interesting how there's several of these angel wings that have polka dots, but this one, and I want you to see how big this one is. it's grown so much. As you can see from the pot, it's also a Costa Farms pot, and definitely was not that big when I bought it. And I bought this one in early last year, maybe like in April of 2020. And at first it wasn't doing much. I actually was keeping it here, my dining room table, and it was maybe getting more of a low light situation, and it was kind of just frozen. Not much was happening. So that's when I kind of realized I might need to give it more light, and I did move it to my plant room, where it has two different great windows, one that gives it morning sunlight and one that gives it afternoon sunlight. But I placed it where it would get more of actually I've been switching it around, but I think it's been getting sunlight both a little bit in the morning and a little bit in the afternoon. Of course, I think I just put it away on the side from where the sun hits, just so it could have bright but not very direct, especially in the afternoon. And it started shooting new leaves. It was incredible to see the difference these plants have when they are exposed to more light. So that's definitely something I've learned, is that begonias do like more light. I live in the United States, so the sun has not been too bright. It has not burned my plants, my leaves. But maybe if you lived in the southern hemisphere, it might burn your leaves. It might be too bright if it gets direct light. So some direct light here in the northern hemisphere has been completely fine for mine. I've seen a difference where they start thriving. Let me continue showing you the rest of my collection, then I'll talk a little bit more about its care. Okay, so I have, okay, then this is also a begonia, but this one is a Rex begonia. And I was like, I got this one at Lowe's. It came in one of those smaller little pots, and it was like $3.96. And at first I thought it was gonna die on me, because I had it in a bathroom where I thought it would get more humidity, but it wasn't happy. It was starting to get, the tips would start to turn dark, and kind of just from the tip, dark, like basically black, mushy, kind of like. So I kept trying to see what was going on with it. I definitely didn't think I was overwatering it. And all I know is that when I thought it was gonna die, and I was getting ready to get rid of this plant. And then I moved it to my plant room, and I put it where it got direct sun, and voila, it has revived again. And that problem that I was having is not happening anymore. So I keep on saying that I think begonias need very bright light more than the medium light that sometimes it's said that you can have. Because where I had it before, it was getting about medium light. But isn't it gorgeous? So this one's supposed to be called the Begonia Rex Hugh Mclaughlin. That's according to my research. It was very hard to find its exact name, but I think that's it. I kind of found several pictures, an Etsy seller, they were selling this one, and that's the name they gave it to it. But this one's really cool because it has like a reflective colors, and it kind of can seem a little greenish, a little silverish, and then purplish. So this one is stunning, and it's doing really good. I feel like it could be like a bouquet, like if you're walking down the aisle. It's so pretty. Okay, and I have one more begonia, and it's this one. And this is one that I basically did not take care of. I don't know. You know, I got it for like $2.99 somewhere, and I didn't take care of it. I let it dry out. So that's one of the big lessons, is you do not let your begonias dry out. This one came in a very small pot, not this pot. It came like in a 2-inch pot, and it would dry out very quickly because it had a very small pot. So when I would realize that it was already dry, and then the leaves were crisping quickly, and then I would end up cutting the leaf. You can see here how I've cut several leaves have come out of the stem here. But then one day I said, no, I'm not gonna give up on this plant. I'm making a mess. Okay, I said, I'm not gonna give up on this plant because it's a plant and it deserves to live. So I said, I'm gonna do all I can to make it come back. So I repotted it in a bigger pot. So that's always a tip. If you don't wanna have to water something very quickly, don't keep it in a very small pot. So I upsized it. I made sure that the dirt has to be a very well draining dirt, soil, not dirt, right? Soil mixture, or media. And I usually do about half potting soil, and then I also added some perlite and some orchid bark just to keep the water flowing. If you had sand, you can add sand to it too, but you don't want to make it too dry. You don't want to make the soil that really dries really quickly, because then you're gonna have to water it really quickly. But you still want to make sure that it drains. And after doing that, and I actually put it in this little pot, so I can cache pot, so I can always just put a little bit of water in here, and it can I can quickly do that instead of having to take it to the sink or somewhere. You know, just a little extra work. But yeah, once in a while I will take it out of this and then put it over my sink and water it thoroughly. That's actually the best recommended way to water your plants, or put them in a cache pot and then just make sure you water them thoroughly. Maybe let it sit in the water for 30 minutes so it can soak up completely, and then throw away that excess water. That's basically one of the tips that I've done. Anyhow, since I started taking care of it, it started giving some new leaves, and they're fuzzy. I think that's so cute. And yeah, I can't wait to see this plant maybe in 6 months from now and see how it's grown, because the leaves are gorgeous, but I don't know the name of it. So if you guys can identify it, let me know. It's so hard to identify plants or begonias because there's so many kinds. So going online can take lots of time trying to find the exact begonia you're looking for. But anyhow, it doesn't matter what the name is of the begonia. Usually the care is the same, and if you love it, you love the way it looks, go for it. So yeah, begonias are very interesting. And yeah, there's so many more that I would love to add to my collection, especially now that I feel a little more confident that I can keep them alive. So that is all about my begonia collection. I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Bye.